Hi guys! As you can see today, we're going to be doing a tutorial over the Today in History app. You can see the icon right over here, and this app can be bought in the iTunes App Store. You can get a free version, or you can pay $2.99 for the extended full version. If you're going to be using this every day in your classroom, I would say go ahead and pay that $2.99 because it's going to be worth it in the end. We're going to Alright, here we can see the main interface of the app. You see to the right here, is kind of this sidebar, and then the main part of the app is right here. One way that I really can see myself using this in my classroom is at the beginning of every class period. It's a great way to start your kids off with history, and it's a great way to get them thinking about historical events and how they kind of relate to today. And it's really cool just to think about what happened today 100 years ago or 50 years ago or during the Cold War, as we can see right here. I just think it's a really great way to get your students involved in social studies and history right off the bat. Now as we dive into the app, we get to see some really cool features. This is the main part of the app, the middle part that I highlighted earlier, and as you can see up here in the right corner, there's the date, and you can actually change that date if you want to do a different date for just a experiment, or if someone wants to know their birthday or something like that. That's kind of a neat little thing right there. Down here on the bottom, you can see that there's headlines, and this means like the big events that happened. Headlines that made newspapers in the time that you're looking at, or just major events. This one with the globe and it says events is really similar. This would be like events such as bombings or military activity, stuff like that. And as you can see, all three of these right here fall in the events category. Right here would be births, and here you can find births of like celebrities or famous historical figures, anything like that. And the deaths also goes along with the births as well. You can see when famous people died, and it would be really cool to look back in history, look at when someone was born, and then go ahead and look at when they died. You can search that, as we'll see later. And then finally, there's a little tab for holidays. And this is really cool because it's cross-cultural. So this is a way you can include diversity into your classroom. And I think that's a really great tab to have in an app like this. Finally, in addition, we have the sidebar. And here you can see that there's the ability to search in this app. And I think that's really awesome because, like I said, then you can search famous figures and you can find out when they died and when they were born, and I think that's really cool. Here's another events category, and then you can favorite things, which is really awesome because for a teacher using an app like this, you can favorite events that you really want to hit on in your class on specific dates, and then when you go back every year, you have those saved in your favorites. You can apply for an account, and since it's a free version, I didn't have an account. Your settings are right here, which are always important to know. And if you want more information about the app, you can go ahead and click this tab right here. My favorite part of this app is the quote of the day. I think this is really awesome because I'm always looking for quotes for my students, and what a great way to have this in the app that you're already using every day if you're going to use it for beginning of the class activity. It's all in one spot, and that's really awesome. And I didn't explore the more applications part too much because I didn't want to have to pay right off the bat, but I'm sure there's some really awesome stuff in there as well. And that really wraps up the tutorial part of this video, but finally I wanted to tell you why you need this app. The number one reason you need this app is because it's resourceful. This is a great app to go to if you're wondering about specific events in history. Not all the events of history are obviously in the free version, but I'm sure there's a lot more in the extended version, and it's a great way to find information. Finally, the second reason you need this is because it's useful. I wouldn't recommend an app to you that isn't useful, and this is especially useful for social studies teachers. I'm always trying to think of ways to get my students involved in history as soon as they enter the classroom, and this is a great way to do that. There's other ways to do that as well, like CNN student news, but this is maybe a shorter way and quicker way to get your students involved in history and social studies as soon as they walk into your room. And what more could a social studies teacher ask for? Thanks for watching my video, and I hope you'll purchase the app. Have a great day.